Well, I won't sugarcoat things. There certainly have been hiccups and problems with rolling out the Paycheck Protection Program, but we have to keep in mind Treasury's reporting that they pushed out $170 billion in the last week. That's what's been obligated so far. The Small Business Administration normally processes $30 billion in a year. So a significant amount of money is moving out to small businesses. Again, a program of that size and that magnitude moving that quickly is going to have some issues. But the program has been popular. Small businesses are signing up. And right now it's scheduled to run out of money, that tranche, by the end of this week. And Congress needs to get its act together, not play politics, not try to insert anything from a left-wing agenda, and just replenish that program. There will be time for a fourth tranche, so to speak, or a fourth round of stimulus where folks can come together. Right now, we need to get that program replenished.
Yeah, it's going to be, people are going to be very upset. They feel like games are being played with their livelihoods right now. That's the risk that Democrats are playing. I know you, Congressman, you've also been an outspoken opponent of the World Health Organization, at least of its leader, Dr. Tedros. You've come on this show and said WHO is in China's back pocket. Now there's this group of senators, including Rick Scott from Florida, calling for investigations into the WHO and when it comes to their relationship with China. Where do you stand on this right now? Is Dr. Tedros as the head of the WHO, a mutually exclusive relationship right now? Does he need to leave?
I will oppose funding for the WHO until Dr. Tedros steps down. One of the things you have to understand is he comes from Ethiopia. He was the Ethiopian health minister, and Ethiopia as a country is heavily indebted to China as part of China's debt diplomacy and Belt and Road Initiative, where they, provide developing countries loans they can't possibly afford to pay back, but instead of taking your car or your radio or stereo as collateral, they take countries' infrastructure as collateral. That's what's happened, and that's how China's influencing how these and who these countries appoint to some of these international organizations like the UN and like the WHO. But this is part of a much broader and more insidious effort on the part of the Chinese Communist Party, not only to corner market share in critical supplies like our health equipment and pharmaceuticals. I've introduced a bill to change that with Senator Marco Rubio, but things like shipping, ports, rare earth minerals, these aren't just economic initiatives on the part of the Communist Party. These are national security initiatives. Mm-hmm. And I think if there's anything that comes out of the other side of this in terms of a silver lining, it's going to be a wake-up call on the part of all Americans that the Chinese Communist Party is in a Cold War with the United States and seeks explicitly to supplant the United States as the sole global leader. Right. And again, I can't say it enough, a wake-up call, America. We need to understand what is going on here. And I will be, and along with many others, moving in Congress to block and tackle against their efforts.
All right, Congressman Michael Waltz, we're out of time, unfortunately. A lot to talk about with you in the coming days. Hopefully we can get you back again real soon.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, and we're in the fight.
All right, thanks a lot, Congressman.